Hello, and welcome to the Village Mall in Danville, Illinois. Now, there was a lot of anchor shuffling throughout the history of this mall since it opened in 1975. So let's get to the history of this mall. This mall is currently managed by Danville, and it is a division of Tabani Group. I've never heard of this group of developers before. However, obviously you are going to be seeing how they are doing. So, Village Mall was developed in the 1970s by the SES Company. The first store to open was an Airway discount store in 1972, and it later became a Target. National Supermarkets and a Mies department store was opened, and the mall itself opened in 1975. Mies department store would later be sold to Elder Bierman. JCPenney's was added in 1985, and Sears was added in the early 90s and moved from their downtown Danville store. In 1997, Target ended up closing their store due to low sales, and 2 years later was replaced with a Hobby Lobby. In 2001, JCPenney's closed. And in 2004, the mall was renovated to make room for a Goodies clothing store. In 2006, the former JCPenney's space was converted into a Steve & Barry's. And also in 2006, Dunham Sports and County Market opened, as well as an Old Navy. In 2008, Hobby Lobby, Steve & Barry's, and Goodies all closed. Pet Supplies Plus opened in part of the former Hobby Lobby. And then in 2010, the food court was officially empty. In 2011, Elder Bierman was rebranded into Carson's, and Dunham Sports filled the rest of the former Hobby Lobby. The Goodies space became Ross Dress for Less in mid-2012. In 2013, Burlington Coat Factory ended up opening in the JCPenney's / Steve & Barry's space. And by 2013, the mall was at 78% capacity. However, in 2014, Sears would close their store. And then the following year, Joann Fabrics was added to the mall, and Slumberland Furniture took over part of the Sears store. An awful lot of anchor shuffling at this mall in the 47-year history of this mall. Finally, Carson's would end up closing their store in 2018 as part of the chain-wide Bon-Ton liquidation. So as you can see, as I walk through this mall, there are a lot of empty spaces. The Carson Perry Scott remains empty. Part of the Sears store is occupied. And as you saw earlier, there is an old Deb sign that is still up. That was a young women's clothing store, and it is rare to see a Deb sign still up. I found that pretty amazing. A lot of natural light coming into the mall, and a lot of, believe it or not, there's a lot of landscaping that's still being maintained in there. And And at the end of the video, you will see an empty Garfield's restaurant. You'll also see an old school Bath and Body Works, and Claire's is still in there. However, there are a ton of empty spaces in this mall, so I don't know what the future holds for this mall. This is my first time in Danville, and driving through Danville, the north side seems to be the thriving part of Danville, while the rest of the town, like as you head south and then to the east side, it's not really that nice of a town. It's unfortunately not growing, and it's an old industrial town. So I don't know how that's going to have an effect on this mall, but it seems to be holding its own. It might be redeveloped sometime in the future. I'm not sure. So anyway, I hope you enjoy a tour of this mall. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please subscribe to my channel, please, for a lot more content to come. Make sure that you like, comment, and share these videos, please. God bless you guys. Continue shopping at your local businesses and continue shopping at your local mall. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome.